Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You look a little. Are you? Hold on. You look kind of frozen. Am I frozen? Oh, there we go. I see you now.
Uh,
There we go. Oh, the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen.
you're
Why? I was for some reason like 15 people were on that live right now, and why would some guy be like, "Is there birds in there?" I was like so confused. I think it's because my fan was on.
oh. Yeah, I was trying to get on, but I don't know why it didn't let me.
I didn't notice that when you first start it, you got to hit like allow others like in the settings, then it gives you like a link. Versus I just hit go live, and it's because online it was like, oh, you could hit go live and they'll just join you. Like,
Alright.
but I don't know if you were listening. What was going on earlier when Dylan was on? Did you hear him when he was on?
No, I tried,
Oh,
but I had it on, but I couldn't really hear, and I had the kids. I was like getting them ready for bed.
I think Dylan primarily. I don't know if you saw, but he picked up Dalton Kincaid 6:43
Yeah,
p.m.
I saw it when he texted it. I didn't know until he texted it.
Me neither. And then I was on the stream, so I'm like, all right, let me go look at like when he did it because it'd be funny if he did it right now. And then I was like, oh, 6:43, 32 minutes before game time.
Yeah, there's no shot that he knew that.
Dude, I mean, it was a good pickup. You can't lie.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was out there. But I mean, there's so many people out there in our waivers that any pickup is going to be a good pickup.
Yeah, especially right now in the beginning of the season when there's
Yeah,
still like so many different. That's why I was like all salty. Then I'm like, you know what?
but
It's gonna be
I
good.
think Tucker Craft is playing though. It was like a minor injury because I have him in other
Okay.
leagues too. Yeah, I have him in like two leagues, and I'm starting so because what I read was like it was just like a minor knee injury, but he'll be fine for Sunday.
Hey, getting thirsty and
But
getting
yeah,
13 points though is kind of
that's not a
clutch.
bad pickup at all though. Yeah, because then that's kind of all you need. You just need 10 points from your tight end, really.
Yeah. So one question that I was like, if anybody that's never watched before, me and Danny made a video a couple weeks ago. Danny's the commissioner of our fantasy football league, the Fantasy Nuts League, and I would have the background up, but the computer, I think my camera battery was like dead, which makes no sense, just because we're already on there. But we're like, so we're looking right now at the fantasy standings. You're losing to Dylan today, and I asked Dylan like, who's your biggest rival in the league? I was like, is it? I figured either you or Nate. He said that it's you. So I mean, I don't know what you think about that, or do you agree? Is he your biggest rival, or you just like fuck
Care
it?
less about him. I don't even think about him. But I'm glad that he's always thinking about me.
Damn. All right. And yeah, I mean, he said that is more the other way. That it's you and Nate are always hating on him, and that he sucks at fantasy, but he's actually won a championship. He says you've
Yeah,
never won a championship, so
I've never won a championship here. Let's make
I
that
mean,
clear. Yeah, but I've,
but
I've
if you, which one's harder though? What's harder, the 8-man league or the 12-man league?
to me, I think 12s are harder because it's a lot more people and it's a lot less of a lineup. I would say this is hard though, just because everybody is stacked. So it's like no little moves you make with like you're dead. Like if I start, I don't know if I sit like a quarterback because I think this is gonna happen and the other quarterback goes off like. And in like 12-man leagues, you don't have that problem because you probably have
Yeah,
like one starting quarterback and then like a risky backup. But here you have so many good players that I would say that's the difficult part about 8-man league is that everybody's good, so it's hard to like who do you really start? You can't
yeah. I
really
feel
go
like
up.
it's different things that are hard. Like in the bigger league, it's harder to find players, obviously,
Yeah,
because there's
that
less
one's
to
like
choose
more
from.
of like upside and like okay, I think this rookie's gonna be a standout and I'm gonna start him. But
Yeah,
here it's
then
like everybody's just legit.
here you gotta hope that you don't do what I did last week and you sit out Roma Dunze and you sit out Bo Nix and they get you combined 50 points. Justin
Yeah,
Fields got hurt in like what I think he
exactly.
and what's I was like debating all week, am I gonna drop Fields? Am I gonna drop Fields? And I ended up just doing it because I'm like, bro, he only had 3 points and yeah, he got hurt, but that
Yeah.
was in the fourth quarter. So I'm like, he still only had 3 points.
And for like I said, for 8-man league, you could do those things where you could drop Fields because you know there's going to be another like Baker on the waiver wire or like Jared Goff or
You're playing against Baker this week, brother. You got
yeah.
the Danuelitos going up against No Cap, and No Cap is up right now. That's why I'm
I think he
salty. He's
picked
not
them up.
working.
I think he
Yeah,
picked them
Baker.
up.
Yeah, he did because I was looking at Baker like last week.
Yeah, I don't know who his quarterback was though
Let's
before.
see who's in here right now in the chat. So my ball, Zach Ertz. Facts. Dylan is an
Nate.
idiot. That's possible. That's
It's
possible.
because
Go
he's an
Bills.
idiot.
I need the Bills defense. I got Bills defense in another league, so that's
I
all
have
that
them
matters.
in. I have them in my guillotine league, and I don't know if it was a good pickup right now, just
Right
because that.
now, I don't know any defense that's good. Like the Seahawks are the best defense, and I picked them up this week, but I'm like, I feel like it's a year to like stream the defense.
Yeah, well, in reality, it would be like Denver, Philly, but like last week, Denver didn't look that great, I guess.
Well,
This
that's what's tough in the beginning of the year, though.
Packers,
Yeah,
yeah,
Packers number
Packers.
one.
They look great, like on paper and also on fantasy. So the Bills have a good defense. So right now they're starting to D lineman and the linebacker are out. So
Yeah,
that like makes a big difference. Those are like your captains. So, but still, the way like that they're running the ball and stuff on the Bills kind of getting me upset because the Bills should be like slaughtering them, but
man, but they've been doing this like all year right now. It's like that's a good part if you have Josh Allen, if you have James Cook, if you have somebody on the Bills right now, you're probably happy because they're just going to be shooting it out. But
yeah,
having the Bills defense, I'm like, what the fuck? The Dolphins haven't done anything all season, and now they look like the fucking 84 or what 72 Dolphins when they went undefeated. And let's see
yeah.
what RD Reyes or Ulberg, man. For UFC, fuck it. I'm gonna have to. I'm going with Reyes. I thought Reyes, John Jones. He never recovered from the John Jones loss. JDM or Makayev or Makashev. Islam gonna win. I'm not gonna answer John Smith's questions. I feel like it's probably gonna be some type of like one of those like, do you know Wendy's? Like I'm trying to figure that one out in my head right now.
Who's?
It says John Smith. Hey, you guys
Uh,
have any up dog?
that's for what's up, dog. You know what I mean?
Oh
When they
yeah,
ask
yeah.
you
I see
what's up,
it.
dog.
Oh,
It's one of those.
oh. Damn,
That's one of my.
John. See, look at that. I'm slow right now.
That's one of my team names in my fantasy. It's Room 40. So like,
Oh,
when they say what is Room 40, then Room 40 is nuts.
damn.
It's because I have Josh Allen, and Josh Allen said that in an interview.
That's low key pretty. Oh, I think I saw that. Didn't he do that to like Tom Brady?
Yeah, he's done it to like the Bussin' Boys. To, like he does it in a lot of interviews for like podcasts. He'll like always like try to reference those like these nuts jokes type of stuff.
Have a good day, John Smith. Thanks for getting me on the what's up, dog. It's always something so simple like that. I'm always
Yeah.
thinking of like the nasty, bogus ones. So I'm like, man, I couldn't think of what it was, and it was just something so normal. I'll take, man, Fiziev or Oliveira is a hard one, low key, for UFC this week.
Oh.
I was like, man, why? I'm like thinking why
Oliveira
they're
lost
asking
his
UFC.
last.
I'm wearing.
Oliveira lost his last two, right?
Yeah,
He's due for a win.
Man, UFC don't work like that sometimes.
I know. But remember we were talking about it last. Well, like in person, like the old dogs are like getting like it's time
Yeah,
for like a new season in UFC, and like that's kind of what's happening.
dude, it's so weird. Like I can't even get used to it. It's like all these new people. Even when I went to UFC, like when I went to 319, and I was like you know who they all are, but it's just so different
Yeah,
compared
it's
to
like
like a
all new
couple years
names.
ago, and it was like Usman, Style Bender, all of them.
Yeah.
But we'll get back to fantasy. We have to get. I know Dylan's waiting to hear like what's going on this week. 13-0. He's projected to win right now.
I have nobody playing. I can't say anything.
Damn, low key. Let's see.
If I had people playing, then yeah, it makes sense. But Sunday would make more sense.
I mean,
So
it's gonna make sense though, because you do have some issues going on though. You got what?
Yeah,
Tracy
I got a couple questionables, which is kind of like worrying me, but they should be good for Sunday. The only one that worries me the most is Brock Bowers,
dude.
just
I have
because.
him in the other league too, and he's stressing me
Yeah,
out.
just because he didn't really do much last week, and it's really because I mean, Geno Smith is his quarterback, and also this week is Washington defense, which might be difficult. But I have Juwan Johnson, who's been killing, so I'm debating starting him possibly. It's going to be like a last minute decision if I do that. And then Ibuka, I'm assuming he just got hurt in practice today, or probably just sat out in practice. That's why they have a questionable. I didn't read up on this yet.
He'll be okay.
But I think he'll be fine. But what's good for me is if Baker gets a touchdown with Ibuka, I'll be happy with that. And then I have Bucks defense too this week. I've been streaming defenses all week.
Oh, I didn't even realize that either. Yeah, that's a part that's not bad. Yeah, if you like you said, if Baker gets the touchdown, and you get more points out of it because he's
Yeah,
gaining yards and getting the reception.
I'm about to get
What
Josh
sucks
Allen
for you
today.
is you got to play Drake London.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
Josh Allen. Oh, stopped him. What's your TV at? What
I'm on
time?
the. I don't know. I'm on the
Well,
next gen
what's
stats.
the like the play clock say? I mean,
Oh, 10:56.
okay, I'm a little bit ahead of you, so I won't scream.
Yeah,
That's why, bro. I hate that about nowadays. Like everybody's on like a different version of what time it is
I
on the
know.
screen.
It gets me mad. I want to be on like the most updated.
And I use YouTube TV, so when I watch like TNT or those channels, then I'm super delayed because YouTube TV is like a
No,
fucking
so you could
minute and a
decrease
half.
that. Do you know that? You can be more on time than other people with YouTube TV now. So I'll
Oh,
show you how to do it like off this, but I've done that, so now like I'm ahead of like everybody in like chats, and I love that.
dude, I'd
But
rather
with
have that.
Amazon Prime, it doesn't have that.
Yeah, it's
And
super dead because it just makes like it's always delayed. I have it on my iPad and I was watching it on TV, and even when I started that, they're like both live and not live at the same time. All
yeah,
right,
like
let's see in here. So benched Hill, I'm playing against Tyreek Hill, so hopefully Tyreek Hill doesn't do shit. I think right now he's got 8 points. Fuck. So he's got a little bit more than I thought he was. And then Egbuka was hurt from the last game. He hasn't practiced this week. 2 straight missed practices. I think he'll be good though.
if he's not, I mean, I have stud wide receivers, so I could put
No,
Ridley, I could put Myers, I could put Quentin Johnson, I could put
that's what I hate about this league though. There's so many
yeah,
options. Like you start to get in your head because you're like, man, this guy's good, that guy's good. And you look at the matchup and you're like, fuck, I don't want to even look at the matchup. And then let's see, this Drake London playing against the worst defense. It's not
yeah.
about the worst defense. It's just that it's Drake London. Drake London is like him and Kyle Pitts are like the weirdest fantasy football players, and they're both on the same team because they have all the hype and all the like talent, and they go off like 5 times a year. That convinces you for the rest of the season.
I think it'd be a good game for Michael Penix. So he has to get involved. Like, and that's my
Yeah,
mindset. Like, it's an
last game was a
easy
little weak.
defense. Michael Penix should be able to be comfortable enough to move the ball and get them involved, get his best players involved.
Yeah, if he doesn't now, like let's say he starts to struggle, then everybody's gonna be wondering for sure why they got rid
Yeah.
of Kirk Cousins. And he's still not on the team right now, right? I don't think anybody's picked him up.
No, he's on the Falcons still.
Kirk Cousins?
Yeah, he's
What the
there. He's
hell?
on the bench.
I haven't even seen him. I probably thought that was like AI. I'm like, oh, they're just messing with us. He's not on the team anymore.
He's on the bench.
Damn, I didn't
He's
even
waiting.
peep that. I thought that they just like sent his ass home.
No, he signed like what, a 4-year deal or 5-year deal when he
Yeah,
signed his contract. So he's there. Someone would have
yeah.
to take that on if they trade him. He's not a
That's
free agent.
still one of the craziest things to me that they even did that, and they just signed, or then they draft Penix like a month and a half later.
Yeah. Did you watch Quarterback on
Yeah,
Netflix? They talk about it a little bit, so that was kind of
yeah,
cool.
dude. I know, and it's so
He didn't
crazy
know
because,
anything about that, which is bogus to me.
and he's like the nicest guy.
Yeah,
Like
I
just
wouldn't
like
mind him on the Bears, to be honest. I'll take him.
I don't think Caleb's been the problem though. I feel like it's the
No,
defense. Like if you score 21 points, you scoring 24
but
points. Like
he hasn't looked
historically,
great either, though.
that's
It's not
true.
like he's looked like amazing.
But it's
It's
only
just
the second game in the new offense, second year,
yeah,
second offense. Like that's the part
second
that
head
makes me.
coach.
And me and Dylan were talking about that too. Is I was like, bro, I asked him like, and same question applies to both of us. Is like, why am I still like a Bears fan? Like I don't
Yeah,
understand why I still like willingly do this shit to myself.
for real.
Um, but then I told him, I'm like, right now I'm at that point where it looks like I'm kind of like at that same like, man, Caleb's looking kind of decent. Like we should have won the first game. If we beat the Cowboys, like it, like you see, I'm like watching how I fall into the trap of like just being like enthusiastic for no reason for like
Yeah,
the goofiest team.
that's just Chicago. We're just
Do you think?
Chicago fans.
Do you think they have a chance against the Cowboys though this week?
I think if we have any chance, it should be against the Cowboys.
Right, they just
Uh,
barely beat the Giants. Like,
yeah, I think this week's a really good matchup to see how we look. I mean, I really hope our offense could get going and our defense. Hopefully, we could figure something out. I don't like the comments that Ben Johnson made this past week in the press conference saying like
For real?
we our practices are far from like what we're supposed to look or something like that. I forgot what he said exactly, but it wasn't encouraging. So I was like, oh damn.
Yeah, I know what you're
Um,
talking about. It was basically that we're not practicing like
like
at a
the Super Bowl
championship
championship
level.
level or something like that. I was
Let's see,
like,
I'm gonna
damn.
look it up. I mean, I honestly, let's see, he had, and then I saw We're playing against Eberflus, so that's like another storyline.
You should win.
But that's what scares me though. Is I'm like, all right, the one quarterback that Eberflus got to see like every fucking day, now he's gonna get to game plan against them. But we should still beat them. Like,
It should be totally different the way he plays, just because of the offense is totally different.
yeah, that's true. Okay, so I found that quote. He says, "I think our practice habits are yet to reflect a championship caliber team."
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
don't
I
want to hear
liked
that.
it. I thought
I
like
like it
I
as a fan, but as a player, you're like, damn, we suck.
well, let's
I
see.
don't know.
So, shout out to my boy Rondo in the chat. He said he loved it, holding the players accountable for not performing. That's what I thought. Like, I was like, you know what?
Yeah,
Especially from the standpoint that like Eberflus was the coach last year. Ryan Poles is still here. It's still like George McCaskey. I feel like nobody has like an attitude or like an edge. So like Caleb looks like, I mean, Caleb's still painting his nails, wearing
yeah,
gray undershirts. Like somebody has to be like a hard ass, and I feel like that's Ben Johnson. Like
yeah.
someone has to do it on our team, and if he has to do it, it kind of sucks because he's probably thinking the players are going to do it. But I feel like with Jalen Johnson being hurt, like he would be somebody that probably will say something, but he's barely played. Kyle Gordon's been out. Like Sweat has been pretty mid since like we first got him. So it's like everybody just crumbling and like not doing what they need to do outside of the offense.
Yeah, there's also like a wild Ryan Poles draft stat out there too. I forgot what it was. I'm trying to find it.
Ryan Post. Oh, like I think like 5-22 since he said like
Yeah,
we're gonna rule the North,
like all like 35 of his draft picks have been like
bro.
terrible or something like
Oh my
that.
gosh.
Oh, none of them have been a Pro Bowl player. Out of all 35 of his draft selections, have never been a Pro Bowl selection.
And a lot of these guys that he's picked up have been like underperforming, like or getting hurt nonstop.
Yeah,
That
so that's
they
another
make me
thing.
nervous. I'm like, I don't know what they're gonna do for once. Like they just got to get a W. I feel like once they get a win, the whole like everybody will calm down a little bit.
Yeah, I think because in preseason that first game he played, he looked great.
I was looking at that right now too. I was like, Tyreek, please
Yeah, no, I
don't
don't want
catch
that.
that.
Yeah,
Me neither.
I want an interception.
Well, I got the Bills defense in the other league, and then Keitho has Tyreek Hill, so I'm like, please, bro. Like I just literally my loss is like the same reason I've lost in our league all the time. I always sit the wrong guy and
I feel like
sit the right guy and play the wrong guy.
you always start off slow though, but then you end up fine.
Yeah, well, that's because I usually just work the shit out of the waivers. That's what kind of does suck. Like I'm like, bro, I can't even talk shit anything. I've never won in this league. I never won in another fantasy league. I don't think I've even made the championship. I've only been third place. Like I was like I looked right now when Dylan was on, I was looking at the history. It goes back like 5 years. And I'm like, yep, literally got last place, got third place, got last place, got third place. And then last year I finished like in the middle. Last year was the closest year for everybody though, I think by far. And now it's what? Jeremy's won twice, Matt's won twice, and Dylan's won once. I'm like,
Yeah.
Drives me crazy. I can't even get to the championship game.
I changed the settings this year. It should be fun that there's one bye week and then 7 of us make it. I think
so. Top guy gets a bye.
Yeah, I think 7 people make the playoffs. And
Oh,
then
low key, they have it here. I was gonna show it earlier, and I'm like, I don't realize like when you share the screen on like the computer, it literally has like everything. It tells you how much we're paying, like in the front of it. It tells you how much the payouts are. Like I didn't even know that it does that in ESPN. I think you put it in as notes.
I did that. Yeah, I put that as notes. It's really more for me to remember which league is like what pays. But yeah, I do that so I could remember like, okay, this is the payout for here. What are we doing?
Damn. So this week you're playing Dylan. You said you don't have a big rival. I know that supposedly, but
I think
who tastes
Dylan
the like
wants
when you
me.
beat someone? When's it taste the best when you beat somebody? Who is it that you beat and you're like, thank God I didn't lose to them?
Well, it used to be Nico. I would say that my biggest rival was Nico. I would say it was more Nico than Dylan. And now
That's so
that
funny.
it's only because Nico, you know how he is. He always talks so much and like that he had this like big brain of a move, and
Yeah, I
I
know
would
what you mean. He's like, I
so
got
like,
this guy and this guy.
yeah, like y'all. I can't believe y'all let him fall to me. Like, all right, whatever. So
And like we're like, bro, there's been like 5 picks. Like he didn't
yeah,
fall that far.
so I would say it used to be Nico. I guess you can give it to Dylan now because like I don't really care about Nikita, Nate.
Uh,
I play Nate in like 4 leagues right now. So
that's you
I
guys
don't
got to have
even.
like a dad rivalry.
Yeah, I care about beating him more in this other league that we're in together, just because it's more bragging rights. Like for me and him versus me and him, like more.
Man, I don't
Uh,
know. I feel like if you guys were winning in this league, you'd be talking just as much. But
no, I'm not.
I
I'm not.
get
I'm
it.
not. I'm not dissing this league when I say that. I'm just saying in that other league, I feel like it just makes it. I don't know why. In that one, it's like me and him are more like of a rival
Eh,
in that league.
eh. I mean, I could see that though. If it's like a group of people and you guys are the ones that kind of like go back and forth.
Yeah, it's like a different group of people. That's why I feel
I
like
feel
in
like I've been
our
so
group setting.
bad. Like I haven't been doing good, so I don't even have like a rival because I'm always just like, please, just
Yeah,
let me get some W's, coach. Come on, this let me get a couple. And every time I have people, I'm like, all right, we're good. Like this year, I literally had an A for the grade. Like I'm like, what else can I do? I took best available, and they're all good. But bro, like looking at week one when I lost to Geo, like I was looking back and I'm like, bro, I don't even know how I lost, honestly. But then I started looking at those scores, and it's not, or no, I lost to Nate week one. Nate, I know you're out there watching. But think about how wild this is. Why would Bo Nix 8 points, Jamar Chase 4 points,
yeah, that
AJ
was a tough
Brown
one.
1 point? That was Xavier Worthy got hurt. And then even last week when I was looking, I sound like such a loser being like could have, would have, should have, all that shit. But it hurts. It really does. Like I just want to get a W. Then even last week I made the wrong players, but like Derrick Henry had 2 points. Like how does that even happen? I don't know. I don't know when the last time that ever happened.
Yeah, no, that's bro. Fantasy is so weird sometimes. Where like you feel like you're doing everything right, but at the end of the day, it's just like it's up to the players to do like whatever game
Yeah,
plan's gonna happen. Like it just sucks because you could do like you said all the right moves. Like you would never bench Derrick Henry, but then
yeah. Then he
he
gets
gets two
2 points.
points. Then with Jamar Chase, week one, you're not gonna bench him, and like he gets
I
you
am
three
not gonna,
points.
never gonna bench that man. He's such a
Exactly. So
dog.
like you're doing the right moves. It's just you just get the like
It just don't work
terrible,
out every
yeah,
time.
terrible luck that day. To be
Yeah, that's
honest.
why I don't even right now. I'm like, I'm not gonna worry till like a couple weeks because even in
Yeah,
my other league, my cousin was like talking me all this shit, and I'm like, bro, a couple years ago, CD Lamb, I traded him like after a certain week and got players, and then that was the year that he just went off, and
yeah.
my cousin ended up winning the damn championship.
I say
I
you don't
was
have to
so
worry about
salty.
being 0-2 in the beginning. Like, I would if you go like 0-4, then it's like, all right, what the hell? Like,
Yeah, there's always time.
I
Especially
think
yeah, 0-2 is not a big deal. I feel like 0-3 and beyond, and I start getting nervous.
yeah, September football is the time where like you're like figuring out what the team's gonna be.
And
Um,
then right now, Nate just said he wants to trade AJ Brown. I'll look at the roster later, Nate. I'll take a look at who you got because I am pretty stacked on the receiver front. Dan, can you put your TV down? I can barely hear you right now. It sounds super
oh,
loud.
I can't even hear it.
It like randomly started getting like super loud. You still there? Oh, I think you got frozen. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I
There
had
you
to
go.
lower it on my phone.
I feel like I didn't even notice for like a minute, and then right now it was just like they started being like, "Oh," I was like, "God, dude."
That's weird. Yeah,
Hell yeah! So in our league right now, first it's still early, but
yeah,
Matt and Gio are in first place. And Gio's first time ever playing football. And we talked about that last time. We're like, bro,
yeah.
he's gonna finish
Me
first.
and
So it's like,
me
what
and
are we
Nate
not
said
doing?
where he's gonna win the league. Nate was
Bro.
like, "Watch Gio come in and just win the league." I was like, "I'm gonna be so pissed." Good for him,
I
but I'll be pissed.
and I mean, honestly, I feel like that's what it like I feel like when Jeremy first won, it was the same thing. Like I don't think he really played before, like at least not
No,
seriously. And I feel like it's somewhat of an advantage because you don't even like think about
you could.
it like the same way.
Yeah,
Like once you're playing more, you start like trying
You
to
don't think
outsmart
about
yourself
like
and shit.
yeah, you don't think about like you don't overthink it where like, oh, this guy's gonna have like high upside. Like you just pick who's good and like it just works
Yeah,
sometimes. Sometimes when you know too much, it just ruins you.
dude, it's so annoying. And it's everybody makes the playoffs in this league, right? Or just one person misses.
It one person misses.
Damn. Right now, I'm at 79%. Jeremy's at 75%. So we're gonna see in terms of percentage to make the playoffs.
It's just because you guys are both 0-2, right?
No, yeah, I know. It's just funny as
Yeah.
hell. And plus, I got a fucking A on the grade. So if I got an A on the grade, I'm like, I don't even buy into like ESPN's fantasy analytics because they're always wrong.
They are. They always
They're
say it's
driving me
opposite.
crazy.
They say if you get a C or a D, like that's good. A is bad.
Damn, see, and I got an A, but I'm like, ah, it hurts. Bro,
But
both of my leagues I haven't won yet. I've had like the other league, I just like I by the time I got to running backs, everybody was like weak because I just went best receivers. I took Brock Bowers like in the third round, thinking he's like a wide receiver one. He's been a flop so far.
I think they'll get it together because I
I
took
hope
Brock
so, bro.
Bowers and this league, and I'm not panicking yet. I'm like, you know what? Just give him time. They'll be okay. Like their schedule's not too hard. Like after this week, they have Chicago, and then
True.
in Indiana, Tennessee. Indiana's obviously weird. Now they're a good team. I wouldn't have counted them as one before, but
It sounds so funny to call them
yeah,
Indiana. Indianapolis.
yeah.
I was like trying to
Indianapolis.
picture who it was. I was like, the Pacers?
It's because I just see IND, so I'm like Indianapolis. But yeah, it's like they're a good team now, so like that's it. But then
So
Tennessee
random, right?
defense is not that good, so
But I wonder if the Colts are going to be like the Saints last year. Remember the Saints, like, where they're like 4-0? They beat the
yeah.
crap out of the Cowboys,
Derek
like
Carr started off
40.
hot.
And I feel like that happens a lot. Like, it's like these, like, and they're the kind of same type of quarterback. Like, they're good. So I feel like they're good until like the other team starts seeing like what they're doing week in after week. And then they like adjust to them. But the Colts defense is really good. So that's
No, they are.
another thing.
They're
And they got
they're really
Jonathan
good.
Taylor. Jonathan Taylor is
Yeah,
always like pretty damn
I picked
reliable.
I picked him up in another league like early, and it paid off for me. Thank God, because I was
Dude,
also like a
oh
risky
man.
play, but
I felt like it was risky, and I didn't want to do it. I was like, see, I
yeah,
saw him on the drawing board. I picked up Aaron Jones like you did in our league and
yeah,
another one.
yeah.
He's hurt.
Pissed me off. I thought it was gonna be like more of their like touchdown guy, like goal
I
line
mean, bro,
back.
he was week one. He had
Yeah.
like 15, 16 points. He just got hurt last week. And what you kept telling me, trade me Jordan Mason, trade me Jordan
Well, that's
Mason.
why I wanted to have a handcuff to be like, in case
I
something
know.
happens, I have somebody. But I was trying to get him in a lot of leagues.
I felt like, at least in this league, I was like, Jordan, like I had Derrick Henry and Kamara, and I have Travion Henderson from the Patriots. I was like, man,
Yeah.
having Mason, like you said, having him as that handcuff, and if I kind of thought, like, man, Aaron Jones last year, which was crazy, was like his best year, damn near ever. I'm like, no way that you're older and you're gonna do better than you did the year before. But I still took him in another league, and I'm still salty as hell.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That's
that league I literally have the same running backs you have. I was looking at yours. I have Tracy in that league. That's a 12-man league.
well,
Oh,
I
it's
picked him
brutal for
up
me.
because Germ dropped him. I was like, why did he drop him? So I
He's
picked him
doing
up.
good, but Scatabo is going to start taking that
Yeah.
now. Like last week, I think he out carried him. Scatabo out carried Tracy. I'm like,
Yeah. But I wouldn't trust him this week against Kansas City. I have him in other league too, and I dropped like I benched him. I was like, there's no way.
yeah,
I
that's
don't
a thing too. When you play the Cowboys this year, like they can't stop the run ever. And then now with
yeah.
all the with every actually, damn, Dylan said he got a C on his grade, and he's about to see you this week with a W.
Dude, Kincaid already has 17 points. That's like best case scenario.
Damn, he has
That's insane.
17.
Because all
Let
catching
me
is
see
PPR,
that.
so that's great. All you gotta do is catch passes. That's gonna get you points.
Damn. I mean, he's only got a 52% chance. You're good. But I mean, you have Brock Bowers, so
That's what I'm
technically,
saying. That's like a Brock Bowers good game. Like,
yeah, I don't think he's going to sit out. They keep saying he's still questionable, but I don't see that.
yeah.
Who's your sleeper? Who do you think's a sleeper on your team right now?
On my
Is it
team,
is it probably Igbuka?
I know it's definitely Egbuka, yeah. He
Yeah,
nope. Everyone
definitely.
was talking high of him just because of like what he did in college, but um he started off hot. You never see rookies start off
Bro, yeah.
this hot,
And
getting a
he's killing me.
touchdown.
He's killing Evans right now, at least if you have Evans.
Yeah, he's been getting a touchdown each game. So like,
And how
if
did you
he keeps
even
that up,
you drafted him, right?
yeah. No, I drafted him because I knew that it was him and Ricky Pearsall that I wanted in a lot of drafts. Like
As
I
like your
wanted
sneaky.
my young receivers that I think are going to be good. I think if Brock Purdy doesn't get hurt, Pearsall goes off. He went off week 1, and then week 2 obviously didn't really do much, but he didn't have Brock Purdy, so
Yeah, it's so hard to like make decisions off of week 1 and 2 because you see all these players that like have this like super high, then like a super low.
yeah, I would say my sleepers on my team would be Ibuka, and then CMC. I mean, not a sleeper, but like everybody was scared to draft him, but like I felt like I wanted to take him as soon as I can, so I took him first, and then
Yeah.
got Jameer Gibbs in the second round, which is crazy. So
Yeah, that's the crazy part about the 8-man league is like some of
yeah,
those turnarounds and then people just get scared to pick somebody up and you're like, man, it's just sitting right there. I have to take them? Like I can't say no. It's
yeah,
going to
my
be interesting this year just because I feel like everybody's teams are pretty good. And now it starts to become who stays healthy, who gets hurt.
for real. Yeah, no, if McCaffrey gets hurt, man, I'm cooked. I don't really have my backup's Tracy. So
Bro,
I don't really have much if McCaffrey
I'm
gets injured.
I'm starting Tracy like in a damn 10-man league. It's brutal out here.
Yeah,
Who's got Keenan Allen right now? Dylan too?
I think so. Yeah. Oh, he's on the bench.
Yeah, my guy he picked up Keenan Allen. That was a good pickup. I didn't see that coming. Literally, I was like,
No, me neither. I thought
target.
he was gonna be like just an old like vet trying to like give veteran advice, things like that. I didn't think he was
Yeah.
actually gonna get tick and get like actual like touchdowns.
And then they
So that
showed
was
you saw that picture of his shoulder?
yeah, the little thing sticking out.
It's like his AC joints or something. Then I clicked the replies and there was like some medical picture showing like the tears. I was like, bro, like I
Yeah,
don't understand how these dudes do that. Then that reminds you like why they're always like hurt. So I'm like, bro, that's
yeah,
disgusting. It's playing these giant tears. All right though, but Danny this week going up against No Cap. He's in a little pickle right now.
I am. I am. I won't lie. I'm also in a pickle of who to start at QB. I
Oh
picked up
man.
Jordan Love because I have Jalen Hurts, but I don't know if I could trust him. And in LA Rams defense, they're a good defense. So it's like,
Yeah, Jalen Hurts needs like to score running touchdowns or something because
yeah,
he's not throwing the ball at all.
that's what he did week 1. Week 1, he looked nice, but then week 2, like, what the hell? He got 100 yards passing. I was like, all right.
This shit's crazy. But you're down right now 17. There's still 5 minutes to go, but thanks for coming through, bro. I appreciate
Yes,
using some
sir.
time on a Thursday. We'll definitely do it again. And next time the computer's gonna work so we can pull up what I'm actually talking about. But thanks to everybody in there. One person's left. We were at like 20 people at one time. We'll take it.
Let's
We'll take it.
go.
All right, bro. Have a good night. Hopefully this Bills defense pulls up for us. I'll
Yes,
talk to you
sir.
later.
All right.
Deuces.
Deuce.